What is your biggest concern and fear when it comes to operating the propane system on your RV? I was afraid too. I did not want to light my stove. And once I started understanding all of the safety checklists that I can do as a consumer, and also what the manufacturer has done to make sure that this thing is a safe system, it's very efficient, inexpensive fuel source to use. So I want to share those things with you because I think knowledge is power. Now, first of all, I want you to get an annual leak drop test done, a professional leak drop test done by a technician or an inspector. They'll come in and check the integrity of the entire system and make sure there's no leaks. You can also do your own test. You can get dishwashing soap, kids bubbles, or that spray you find online, and you can swab or spray all of the connections yourself. You can do that on every single trip if it gives you peace of mind. Any place you see a little connection or a bend here, spray it or swab it on if that gives you peace of mind. There's also a propane sniffer that you could get. Now, it's not foolproof. It's definitely not for outdoor use on a breezy day like today. It's just going to blow the propane away with the breeze. But you can use it on the interior just for an added checklist item that makes you feel confident as a consumer. So check out a propane sniffer if you want. You also have a fire extinguisher. Make sure that thing is charged, that it's by the exit entry door. It doesn't need to be in a cargo bin or under the bed or in a drawer. Make sure it's not older than 10 years old and it's in the proper location. You have several detectors. You have the smoke detector, the LP detector, and the CO or carbon monoxide detector. The smoke detector is going to be 9-volt battery, so keep that thing fresh. The LP detector will always be hardwired to the coach battery, so keep that thing charged. The CO might be a combo with your LP detector, and so it'd be hardwired. Sometimes it's a standalone on 9-volt. They all need to be replaced, those detectors, at the 5 to 7 year mark. They do expire, and you'll find the manufacturer date on the back side of those, so check those. And if you haven't replaced yours in a while or you don't know the dates, get them replaced. Now, I'd like to dispel a couple of misunderstandings that people have about the actual use of propane. One question I get quite frequently is, what if the flame went out? Is propane still flowing like in the middle of the night and my flame went out on one of my appliances? So here are the safety features you have in place when it comes to propane flowing to your appliance. First of all, when it's first trying to ignite or start, it'll attempt to ignite 3 times, and if it's unsuccessful, the gas valve will close, so propane is not flowing. It goes on appliance lockout, and you can reset it and try it again. The other feature is there's something called a flame sense inside the appliance in that burn assembly area, and if it doesn't detect a flame, it's going to shut down the gas valve, so propane will not be flowing if it were to blow out. Another misunderstanding I get, the question is, are there carbon monoxide fumes just flowing about when I'm using my furnace inside the RV? And the answer is no, and here is why. In a properly operating system, all of your propane appliances like the fridge, water heater, and furnace, combustion is taking place outdoors and on the exterior of the RV, and all those fumes are being exhausted to the exterior of the RV. There's one appliance where combustion takes place on the indoors, and that is your cooktop, your oven. So if you're cooking with propane, I want you to keep the vent fan open or crack a window. So I hope some of these tips were helpful and gave you some peace of mind, and we'll see you next time on another episode.